Hey y'all, this is Dana. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so I am back with my second idea for this Christmas holiday series that I'm doing. All things Christmas and all things holiday. And so, yeah, this is super easy. So what I did is I made a tag that you can hang over a wine bottle, or if you don't give wine or something like that, something different. Now I don't really drink wine, maybe once a year, but you can hang this over the bottle and give it as a gift. So anyway, I thought I would make wine bottle tags. So anyway, let me show you how I did this. I've been sitting here just kind of playing around, and this is kind of what I came up with. And I like it. I think it's cute. And sorry about my busy red paper. I'm trying out different Christmas paper on my table. So yeah, I'll try this for a little bit, see how it goes. So anyway, so let me just show you how I made this cute wine bottle tag. Okay, so what I did is I chose this paper, and I'm using my hot cocoa pad. I got it at Tuesday morning. And yeah, I decided, let me use this one. I love this one. So anyway, so I'm going to use this one as my base. So the first thing that I did is I cut my paper at 2.5 inches. And this is a 12-inch sheet, but I'm just going to do 2.5 inches. And then I can cut off what I don't need. Okay. So I've got 2.5. Okay, and then I'm also going to cut a piece for the back, and I think I'm going to go with black because there's some black in here. So let me grab a piece of black paper. And this one actually is just an 8.5 by 11. It doesn't matter. I'm going to trim all this off anyway. Okay. Cutting this one at 2.5 as well. So now I have both of my pieces at 2.5. Put over here. So now what I'm going to do to make the little point that I did at the bottom, let me put this one over here. I am going to use this. This is by the Paper Studio, and it's like a banner maker or tag maker. I had this in my my stamp bins or my paper cutter bins for probably 9 months. I haven't used this one yet, so I decided it was time. So anyway, so this one, before we go any further, this one right here, you can cut at 1.5, 2.5, and 2. And you can see the little lines where you put these in. I got this at Hobby Lobby, and I've seen it there. They still sell it, so if you're interested, it is by the Paper Studio. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in. That's why I cut it at 2.5. I'm going to go ahead and put it in at 2.5. That way I get my points down here. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the black, and I'm going to put it in at the 2.5 marks as well. And there we go. So now I have the black, and then I'm going to overlay this one on the front. I really do like this. You can always do it like this too, but I really do love the plaid. It's so cute. It's so cute. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to adhere this down. So I'm just going to use my double-sided tape. I'm hoping I don't run out. Let me put it on the back of the white. I'm hoping I don't run out. It's getting toward the end. I think I got more, maybe. We'll roll over to glue if we need to. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're adhering this down, and when you're adhering it, you want to put it kind of toward, okay, line it up on the sides, and then what I did is I just kind of left it where I had a little bit of black hanging out. Now you see I have this here. So then, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this off because really I only needed 11 inches instead of 12. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to trim this one off. So there we go. Now we've got our tag, the base of our tag. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to score. I'm going to put 2 score lines on here. I'm going to line it up, and I'm going to put 2 score lines. Grab my scoring tool, and I'm going to score at 1.5. You can decorate these up any way you want. Super cute little gift ideas, maybe to give a neighbor, or if you have a party at your house, you want to have give a little gift of something. This would be a great thing to give. Okay, so now I've got my 4-inch line and my 1.5-inch score line. I'm going to go ahead and fold it. I'm going to use my bone folder to give myself some good creases. Gotta make it crispy, y'all. Okay, so there we go. It's gonna look like this. This part hangs over the back, and this is where we're gonna punch the hole. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my 2-inch circle punch. This one's also a paper studio, and I'm just going to poke this in here in the back. I'm going to flip it over and make sure I can see it, and just pray I line this up really well. Not too bad. It's a little off, but I'm not going to worry. And there you go. Now we've got the place where we would hang it over the bottle. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of decorating. And what I did on this one is I just layered up with a bunch of paper. So I think that's what I'll do with this one. You know, just kind of go with any way you want to decorate. Just remember you needed 11 by 2.5. And if you have this punch that makes these points at the bottom, it's real helpful. So, okay, so now what I'm going to do is I think in some of the cut aparts I had this to and from. And so I think for this one I might put a to and from. So I'm going to cut this one at 2.5. So let me just see. Well, let me cut this part off first. So I'm going to cut it at 2.5. You want to trim off the first side. And then I'm going to trim the top. I want to make sure it looks clean. And let's see here. Let me see. I need a 2.5. And then you can put it in the center. But we're gonna layer it with some paper. You don't even have to, don't even have to have extra lines, it just gives you extra space to write on. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I think I'll add in a little bit of red. And I'm gonna cut that one at 2.5. Everything's gotta be cut at 2.5 because that's gonna be the width. That is the width of your tag. So I like to just put it on. I like to leave a little bit of color hanging over the edge. So let me go ahead and get this one adhered down. I'm just going to put this toward the top. You know, daylight savings time was last night. And so, you know, my husband and I, we woke up way too early this morning. Oh my goodness. I woke up and I thought it was 6:30 and it was 5:30. So, you know, I feel tired today. And, you know, you wouldn't think that you would feel tired when you've been given an extra hour. Yeah. So, I have a question. So, if anybody is international that's watching, do y'all observe, do y'all change your clocks for daylight savings time? I've always wondered that. Okay, so I think that would work. Now let me get some pretty Christmas paper to put underneath. So let me see, I want something decorative. I kind of like this one. I think I'll go with this. And actually, I shouldn't have pulled out this big one for this. I should have used my 6x6, but I have to go dig for it. So I guess I'm gonna not worry about it. Okay, so now I'm gonna need to cut myself a 2.5 inch strip. Make sure if you're decorating, make sure you're using a directional print. Make sure you're cutting it the correct dimensions and correct way. So I cut it at 2.5. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna layer this one up. I don't know if I want to leave a little extra. Maybe. I'm just gonna layer it like that. You can layer these up any way you want, and so much fun. Now on this particular one, I used to stamp a Merry Christmas stamp, and I stamped that one on. And like I said, these tags, do it any way you want. Just make sure, because of the punch size, make sure it's 2.5 in width, and you just go to town, y'all. Decorate it any way you want. Okay, I think that I like the black and white because it's all in that black and white theme. And I'm going to leave a little bit of overhang. Okay, so now it's getting there. I think I'm going to need some more. So let me see what else I want to put. Let's see. Maybe I'll add black since I had already put black. And let me see what tag I've got. If I see, I could have used this one, but it's wider than 2.5, and I want it to fit directly across. Okay, so let me let me look through my book. I want to, maybe I should do, let me see if I can find where I did with my black. Let me see. I'm getting iffy, y'all. I'm getting iffy. You know, sometimes when you're trying to decide how you want to make your tag, you just got to think about it a minute. And, I think I'll just use a solid black. Let me just go with solid black. Since I've already got the overhang of the black, I'm cutting it again at 2.5 inches. Yeah, it's been, I told my husband, I said, it feels like it's been the longest day. Oh yeah, I like black on there. And he said, I know, it feels like it's been so long. And hey, I'm not complaining. I wish all our days that we were off of work were long. I'm not complaining on that. Okay, so I'm going to layer this up here. Just with a little bit of black overhang. Okay, and let me trim this one off. So you can just do this up any way you want. As you see, I'm kind of just playing with it, kind of going with it, however you want. Make it cute. I know I like that a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna put some ribbon on this as well. So I think I'll put this on. I like how I layered it up. You can use any colors. Do what you want, y'all. Make these tags, and they can do any way. You can do them any way you want. Okay, I'm going to put this down just a little bit. And I'll put a ribbon on the top because I liked the other one with a ribbon. Okay, so it would end up being a to and from. I like that. And I've got some blingy red ribbon. I'll grab my scissors. And I'm just going to cut myself a nice piece. You can put some adhesive on the back if you want, but the other one didn't move. And all I did was kind of loop it around. Loop it around and just tie a bow. Gotta go a little slow on this part. I hope everybody enjoyed my first video today. I've saw some messages that several people liked or has made the rosette snowmans, and that's awesome. It was pretty fun to make, and yeah, maybe if you haven't made it, maybe you'll give it a try. Okay, let me trim this up. Okay, so just kind of do your bow any way that you want. Let's see if I can kind of move it around. Okay. Now one more thing, I gotta flip my little loop inside out. So the blingy part, the glitter part of this, okay. So you get the idea of what I'm trying to do here. And yeah. And what you could also do if you wanted to do a little Merry Christmas tag hanging off, you could take like this one that I really like to use. If you want, you can make an extra little tag, and let me show you what I mean by that. I'm just going to trim it up right where the Merry Christmas is. We just want it to be good and flush there. And I'm just going to trim this one. And if you want, you can add this like over here. And actually, let me see if I can fix my corners. I'm just going to fix my corners. Yeah. And then let me grab a hole puncher. Here's this one. I've had people ask where I get my puncher. This punch is a EK Successes punch, 1/8 of an inch, and I got it on Amazon. I have seen it also at Michael's. Okay, so you can also just add this little tag here, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to grab a little bit of twine. I waste nothing on here, y'all. Look at that. Waste nothing. Okay. Yeah. And you can just, since it's a little bit wider than the 2.5, this is a great option to just hang this. And then I could hang it underneath my ribbon. Got a little sewing done today. A few more bowl koozies sewed. Then you know what, believe it or not, I was kind of tired of it, so I just got up and I left my craft room, y'all. So yeah, I just left and went in there and started watching Hallmark Channel. I was watching it in here, and then yeah. Okay, so it kind of covered up my bow a little bit, but I do like that. So it gives me my to and from. And then it also gives me a little Merry Christmas hanging down. I like that idea really a lot. And that one just came to me. So there, now I have 2 tags that, 2 different ways that I would like to, if I was going to give something to someone, a wine bottle, or if you don't do wine, you might do a sparkling cider or something. But these would actually work great. Or, you know, if you wanted to do these as door hangers as well, you could do that as well. Just maybe shorten it by about an 1.5 inches. And yeah, it would make a great door hanger as well. Okay, y'all, so I hope that you have enjoyed this. Maybe you'll give this one a try. And yeah, this is number 2 in my All Things Christmas and Holiday series. And I hope you've enjoyed this, and maybe you'll give it a try. And yeah. I hope that you have had an awesome day, And hope that you will continue to watch. And y'all, oh my goodness, y'all, one thing. I am like less than 500 away from 10,000 subscribers. That is so exciting. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. I will do a giveaway at 10,000 subscribers, y'all. So, y'all, if you're watching and you have not subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe. Hit that thumbs up if you like the video. And also, y'all, yeah, hit that notification bell as well. That way it lets you know when I have uploaded a video. Anyway, okay, y'all, hope you like this and hope you'll come back and watch my next one. So number 2 is down in my books. Bye, y'all.